Going on, guys? Jesse here with Doolittle Garage. Finally making another video to update the last one I put about the 72 model truck. The nasty small block Chevy nitrous is going to be on it. So we put the fuel regulator and all that stuff on it. Got it to run a little longer. He found out, well, we all found out that the head studs were leaking. Water was coming up around the head studs past the bolt. Here, I'll show you. Past the bolt on it, and it was leaking. So come to find out, yeah, it was actually leaking between the threads here and coming out in almost all of them. We took the heads or the valve covers off. There was antifreeze in the corners of the heads. There was antifreeze in the bottom end a little bit. But so come to find out, we used ARP head studs, ARP's water jacket sealant, that goes on the end of the thread or bolts. And we've read a couple forums and found out that, well, that thread sealant is trash. It's garbage. Don't fucking use it. Well, so he's already took this motor back. Well, not the motor back down, but he took all the head studs out one by one, resealed them with some Permtex, I believe it was. I don't know where he put it, or I'd show you what it was. But so we put some of that on there and put the motor back together. He spent all day doing it. Started it up again. Again, new oil, all that stuff. Started it up. And the outside ones don't seem to leak as bad. Like, there's only two of them that some water is coming up through, but we thought could be residual water or something like that. But still not the case. I mean, look at this. Yes. Well, it won't focus. There you go. A little milky lot. So, don't know what's going to happen. I think he said he's just going to take these studs out and pretty much trash them and put head bolts back in. Tried and true, so that's what we'll do. So that's where we're at with this. He's going to take the head studs back out, put the head bolts in, and then hopefully this thing will be almost ready to rock and roll, other than, putting the truck itself back together. So, I mean, he's got fenders and stuff on it right now. Just kind of throw it up on it. Core support, new body mounts. He's got a nice Griffin aluminum radiator with dual fans set up on it. Electric water pump. I mean, he spent the money. So, and she revs quick. So, that's it on the 72 right now that he is building. My square body, the 86 LS swap. Well, news ain't so good for her. So we pulled the motor out of it. As if y'all follow the Facebook page of Doolittle Garage, I posted a picture up on there, and we had to pull the motor out. Had low oil pressure. Cold start was probably about 30 pounds, and then the once it got warm, about 205, 200 degrees, somewhere in there. The oil pressure was at idle somewhere around 3 to 5 pounds. So that's not good. I pulled it back out thinking maybe the O-ring was messed up or something like that. So pulled it out, pulled the oil pan off of it. Well, it had the O-ring in it. It was in perfect condition. And was not happy to see what I found in the oil pan. Let me pull this tarp off of here. So, what did we find in the oil pan? Oh, just a bunch of metal shavings. I mean, I can carve my name in that. And this has been sitting here for 3 days, if not more. I mean, look at this. Oh, yeah. Just what you want to see. Oil strainer was stopped up. I don't know what I did wrong. if I even did anything wrong. For all I know, it could have been a faulty oil pump that took it out. I mean, could not have been. Could have been user error. Not really sure. Sorry, I'm trying to wipe my finger off. So, not sure. So, it's trash. Pretty much. It's a whole nother rebuild. The lifter's inside. I looked in the back boring here. Right here on the back of the block. I looked through this hole into the lifter bore area, and the lifters are all scarred up. Look like somebody took a wire wheel a hold of them. So, I mean, I don't know if that brand new cam or anything like that is trash yet. I imagine it probably is. My look. But I finally found another motor. Had a real good buddy of mine find me a good block that I can just throw my heads on, throw my intake on, and throw it back in the truck and be good to go. So that's where we're at with that. Trying not to spend a whole lot more money right now, trying to recoup some of the money from building it the first time. I'm probably not even going to throw the cam in it unless I pull this cam and it's like, yeah, it's good. Well, then I'm going to throw it in there with the used rockers, with the used lifters and used cam bearings. I mean, at this point, it's just is what it is. May not even fool with it, may just go back stock. So I'll make another video on that stuff. And if y'all just, like I say all the time, if y'all want to see more videos, like, comment, and definitely subscribe. And thank y'all for the support, guys.